No, you took that for my tea.
You stole him from me.
There's a whole drama going on about dice negotiation.
Give me it!
Who gets what dice? Which dice are dating each other? Who would date who? It's like The Bachelor for dice over here.
I pick you! No, I pick you! Oh, wait.
You ugly, get out.
I don't know if they say that on The Bachelor. I never watched that. You're between the river and the ziggurat, and you're headed to Tree Town, but it's getting late, so you guys put up camp.
If anything goes wrong, I'm listening to a small, teeny, tiny kitty.
Nevermore.
I'm gonna be a teeny, tiny kitty and hide.
The night is uncomfortably warm when you make camp. Though you have found a relatively defensible position beside a cool, clear spring, eventually you succumb to sleep, despite the humidity and pestering mosquitoes. Soon, a dream disturbs your sleep, more real than any you've had before. You see a young woman approach, robed in a white bridal gown, and beautiful as stars. "My name is Asha," she speaks.
In the dream, I say, she's cute. While whispering in the dream.
Cat is dreaming about mice instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of
So this is just Sepho's dream. She smiles at you, and she says, "I am the captive of the Wapungo.
What the crap is a...
Bring that scepter to the Wapungo camp. The chief will take it as a ransom and release me."
I give her a burning flame chicken nugget because she's a hot chick.
I don't know why you have a burnt chicken, but you're in a dream, so I guess I'll allow it. They're cannibals. They'll probably eat me if you don't save me.
Gives her a birthday candle that says okay.
She's like, "Thank you, you're very brave," and gives you like a little kiss on the head before you wake up.
Gives her a note that says,
No, you're awake. Cat wakes up in the jungle, so you see up in a tree, there's a large jungle cat looking down in the water, staring for a while, and you're like, "What's it doing?" And it jumps down, and there's this thrashing and stuff, and it pulls a crocodile out of the water, and it like just drags it off. Like it's gonna go eat it.
Is this reality or is this her?
And you look down on your paw, and you've turned into the same kind of cat. And you've got webbing between your paws in this form.
Ew!
I tried to get it out before.
So you now have you turn into it, or you turn into whatever form you want to turn into. So you have a new cat form that's good at swimming. And what's cool is ocelots, their feet are super agile, so they can hang upside down from their feet by their feet. So Panda gets up, so Sepho wakes up and tells Cat about her dream. So what do you think of this dream?
His dream.
Huh? His dream, sorry.
Greg,
He's the
get
guy.
on your suit. Get on the bestest clothes you have.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get your clothes dirty.
And he's just like, "Bebe, bebe."
Shut it! Greg. You don't need to say that.
I just say Greg, that's a bad one.
You're starting to get close to Tree Town.
Tree Town!
And Grick starts getting excited because you're going to walk past Tree Town, and he's trying to get you to go to Tree Town.
Thanks.
Yeah, so he's pointing at the scepter, and he's like, Bick Bick, and then he points at the scepter. And Bick Bick was the name of the chief.
I was like, oh, and I really want to save that hot elf. I mean, for my dreams, that's probably not real. And put on your bestest suit, because we want to impress that hot elf.
Okay.
I mean, sits down and says, "I can't give you the scepter."
Okay, so you're going to go back into...
I said, "I can't give the chief the scepter because I want to save that hot elf."
Well, he doesn't really understand you that well either, so...
So he doesn't know what the hot elf is.
Eventually, you guys keep walking, and he just figures out that you've got some other intentions.
About that hot elf in her dream.
You rose early today before the sun and decided to get a head start on your trek. It's been half an hour since you left your camp, when you come upon an interesting sight. A lone man lies asleep in a bedroll stretched out beside a cool spring of water. He's tall, muscular, and adorned with all manner of strange bone piercings. He sleeps restlessly and turning, until finally awaking, he's startled with the cry of, Asha!
No, he likes her!
Is that what Asha in your dreams?
Yes, I think he's talking about that Asha in my dreams.
She's supposed to be here, so why would she be going to someone in their dream here?
Is she cheating on me? Because my character has obviously a crush on me.
Mm-hmm. So the Wapungo camp are traditionally made up of a collection of tents. Oh, their language is very, very similar to that of of Grick's language, but it's a lot slower. Oh, Grick is scared. He did not know where you guys were going until now.
We tiptoe to the village,
Oh,
Rocco camp, and then we find the hot elf looking into the bushes.
Okay, so
And then she kisses us.
So you're gonna sneak around and try to find where they're keeping her prisoner. Hey, what's Cat doing? Is Cat gonna go along with Panda's or with Sepho's plan, or what are you doing?
And Sepho's plan is kissing that hot elf.
I'm just sneaking. I'm gonna go in a teeny tiny cat form. And then sneak.
Sepho is like, all right, she's got to be here somewhere, but Cat searched every tent and doesn't find her. You're searching, and you're trying to figure out where she is when 4 guards see you with Grick, and they're like, Wapuni! And they start yelling and charge after you.
Wait, pretend I smile quickly before they can charge after me. I get a 6 and a 20! Oh my god! I actually got that!
Nice.
I'm
roll
being serious.
Roll another 20 and a 6.
Okay.
Wow, a 5 and a 17. That's really good.
Oh my god!
So they run up to you, and when they get closer, they get a good look at you, and they totally forget about Grick, and they're like, they point to you, and they're like, Wapungo, and they're all excited because they think you're like a lost member of their tribe.
I walk up to, I sneak to that, and I become a big kitty.
You hear them saying the same word for chief that you heard the Wapuni say. You realize that the guy who had the dream about Asha is the chief. He goes like this, and he starts saying the word that Grick uses for the scepter. We'll just say it's Seppa. Seppa, Seppa.
I give him a fake scepter.
You don't have a fake scepter.
Dang it.
When you were dreaming, you could just pull stuff out of thin air, but now that you're awake, you need to actually have it.
Wait, why does he need it?
You don't know. You just know that he's supposed to trade you the scepter for Asha.
What should I do?
You don't see her around. He's just demanding the scepter.
So I booked it.
Okay, so
I ran away! I'm gonna head her because she's fast.
I'm like this.
Panda just turns around and runs, and then the chief yells for people to run after Sepho.
Okay, since you're ocelot.
Okay. That's an ocelot transforming.
That's a bad
So they're the same speed as you. Are they the same fortitude? That would be hilarious. So I guess I accidentally double-clicked on the pause button, so I thought I'd unpaused, but this is what happened.
So I did swear.
Okay. That's true. Panda swore, everybody missed it, but more importantly what happened... Quit making fart noises, people are gonna think you're really farting if you do that.
I won't.
Sepho was running out of the village, and they're the same speed, so it was just a matter of who got tired first. So I had all the Wapungo, including the chief, and Sepho roll their fortitude to see how long they could run before getting tired. I rolled for 4 warriors and the chief.
So how much did he get?
1 warrior got more than what Panda had rolled.
How much did
So as she started to slow down, he started to catch up with her. Then I rolled for the next one. Panda had rolled like an 11, and he rolled an 8. So he got tired somewhere in the jungle, lost track of where they were.
And then died.
No.
Oh.
Then 2 warriors and the chief running up. All 3 of them, I rolled double botches. They all had heart attacks.
And they all died.
They all had heart attacks and died trying to catch her.
And
So,
like, suckers! Stabs their chests.
and then I made another roll for another character that didn't say what happened yet. So something awesome is going to happen if Panda can just survive the battle with the one who had the stamina
and I did
to keep up with Cepho. So what are you going to do to him?
I'm gonna slight his. I'm gonna kill him by killing him with my giant sword. And
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So you're not going to have the sword fight on its own. You're going to fight using the sword.
I'm gonna murder his head off and cut down his legs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna chop off his legs and chop off his head.
All right. So.
3 and a 2. So.
Oh, you missed. He's going to attack you with his tomahawk. If he hits you hard enough with it, he'll knock you down. But he missed.
I'm around that time.
You guys are both like really tired from running, and you're like, and then he's like, you guys are just so tired you keep missing. You're like,
Okay.
I want this.
My turn. It's time to be manly here. It's time to be manly.
All right, if you guys both miss again, I'm gonna have you roll fortitude to see if one of you passes out. This is ridiculous.
I got a 12 to 8.
A 12 and an 8. Okay, that's. Oh, and you rolled an 8 on an 8-sided, which means that dice explodes. Roll another 8-sided. So that was like a brutal hit. He's so he's gonna swing his tomahawk at you again. Ooh, this time he hit you but did no damage. So you just.
I rolled. Who got the thing?
You did not roll. You did not explode 20 dice.
Yes, it did.
How come I didn't hear any rolling noises then? See, rolling noises are loud. You knocked him out, like
So he's dead?
Well, yeah, he'll die if he's untreated and just lays here.
Is that the last hitter? I cut him up and put it. I chopped the ones up that were dead. I chopped them up in tiny pieces and put them in my backpack. Because I can make delicious soups out of their organs.
Okay. You're so messed up.
Delicious.
Okay.
I'm not cannibalism in real life, but
I mean, they're not.
in this game,
They're not. As you start cutting them up, Cat shows up with the roast, and then all of a sudden, you're surrounded by Wapungo, and you notice, and they're all yelling something, and like Rick. His eyes get super huge, and like he looks around and he starts bowing towards you. And as the others get closer, they're bowing towards you. They're using the word for chief for you.
Oh.
What happened was when you the ones that you rolled that liked you so much, they've been really worried because there's something wrong with the chief.
And there's just a head in my
They've been wanting to get rid of him, and all of a sudden you show up. While they were discussing what to do, they go to follow you to find out what happened when they chased you, and they found that you defeated the chief and his guards, and
there's just a big.
And you have the scepter.
And there's just a big chopped up head in my backpack, and I'm like, "Hi guys, what's up?"
So now you're the new chief.
Okay, my goblins. I'm phaged in all the cities.
Yeah, so
I have like basically everyone in my town.